What is up, everybody? Spidey here, and as always, I hope you're having a marvelous day. I know that I am because I'm with my friend Nornrad, Foulstone, Sketch Card Hive, CGC
Hey,
expert. How's it going?
good man. How are you,
Dude, I'm well. First of
I
all,
know
this is my hug, giving you a hug. It's been a
it's
while.
been forever now.
Yeah, I mean, gosh, the whole world just began to change in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, it
Yep,
hasn't, but August, we got hit in the face with Masterpiece. Well, that's probably. I didn't mean for that to sound like it did, but it probably did feel like getting hit in the
it
face.
did. It was rough. Definitely rough. I feel like I'm coming back. I did
Yeah.
a Pokemon unboxing with Lewis. I've been hanging out in the
Nice.
Discord. It's been a good time, and now I'm ready to get back in it and talk about. There's so many sets that have been announced. There's so many different things happening. I'm actually really excited.
I'm gonna tell you, that's the other thing is Masterpiece comes, and I mean, I think we opened for 2 weeks straight. I went through a couple cases in Dragon Con, another
Yeah, that's
case
right.
there, and just an amazing time. And then when I come back to the busiest season of my entire life because my daughter's gotten one daughter got in 2 wrecks, had to move 4 hours into her new apartment, and then my
Whoa.
other daughter just exploded in the events that she had going on, all kinds of crazy stuff. And I started doing a ballet production, dance, contemporary ballet, and which happened this past weekend, which was really cool, called Dracula, the Dracula
That's
experience.
amazing.
And in the midst of all of that, Upper Deck decided to release a product every 2 weeks. Literally every 2
Pretty
weeks.
much, literally. Yep. Pretty much.
And I was like, oh my gosh, this is insane. And so, anyways, all that's to say, it's really good. I was really happy that we've been getting this product.
Yeah.
But Upper Deck's product is not what actually has us on the screen tonight.
Yep.
If you saw the thumbnail, it's Rob Liefeld. And if you may remember, back in May, I think, something like that, May, June. So anyways, back in the summer, Rob did a signing where you could turn in Marvel cards and get them signed. And I have my CGC signed cards. So I'm really excited to look at those. I can remember what some of the cards are. I don't remember what all of them are. So there's going to be a bit of a surprise there. So that's exciting. But we do
It's
have
been a while. I mean, I'm crazy excited to see these slabs, and I'm
Oh, this is the new
really
slabs
looking
for
for it.
signing. The CGC signature slabs.
I think it's the new
Oh,
ones. I don't remember what you sent in. I haven't gotten back what I sent in, and might not for a while. But then again, the other reason I want to come on was to also talk about the Jim Lee signing, because that's
we do
happened.
need to talk about that. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Do I have my Jim Lee cards here? Because there's an older Jim Lee set that people don't talk about a lot. That
Yep.
I did show it on the channel, but that was months and months ago. So we can talk about that too. Say hello
Yeah.
to a few friends. We got the Rider 95, Mr. Ghost Rider. What's up? The one and only True Blue Collectibles,
Nathan.
Nathan. How's it going, bud? Ryan's here. What's going on, Ryan? Oh, it's Miss Sandy. Hey, Miss Sandy. Melfi.
Melfi.
Yo. Oh, Sandy says, how was Dracula? It was the experience of a lifetime. In fact, tonight I basically agreed to be in Wizard of Oz, the Christmas story for this Christmas.
Whoa.
I don't know what I'll be, but it'll be fun. I'll probably be Toto.
Someone would have given me a tree. I think that's what would happen for me personally.
Just the big old tree. Yeah,
just
that's
me
right.
holding up there.
Just right there. Mike, how's it going? Yeah, dude, Spidey Hiss is here. What's up, good fellas? Jordan, how are you? And our friend, the artist.
Tim.
What an artist, by the way.
What, dude, he's doing such good work. Those 3 cards were so good.
I think I'm already really grateful to own some of his work. I think I'm going to be really proud to own that. Yeah, I owned his early stuff before
he's making me a surfer. So it's I'm waiting, but it's coming. It's worth the wait.
It is. It's going to be worth the wait.
I died. So this was so funny. I was watching your channel, and the Wolverine you have there that you just nudged from Universal Studios, I died because I saw it and I was like, I have the surfer from back in the day.
And I have a few more. I got Doom over there, and
oh, nice.
actually, I actually used my Spider-Man one as a gift to someone. So
Oh, that's nice.
I wrote a letter because
Oh,
they're actually postcards.
they're really nice. Like
Yeah.
I have a surfer postcard collection as part of the surfer card collection. It's not easy. Like there's some of those are pretty tough to come by actually.
So Richard says, "Do we call you Twinkle Toes or Tiny Dancer now?" I'm actually kind of fond of Tiny Dancer, but
Like
you know,
badass dancer.
I called me befuddled because I never thought I'd be dancing. Yet here I am.
You show me good video, man. You can go, dude. I'm it's not easy to dance,
Well,
especially the
and
type of dancing you're doing.
well, I appreciate that, but you would be really proud because there was also some acting involved, and
Oh
I got some
shoot.
pretty good reviews, my friend,
All
with
right.
my facial expressions.
Oh, uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
So uh, I know I have two knives like right beside me somewhere, but I can't find them, so I'm using a screwdriver to open this box. And they tape it up good too. Good, good job, CGC there.
Jayhawk says, hello, everyone. Rich, good on you for taking that up. Hey, Rich.
Yeah,
Excellent. Jumping over to Justin now. Cheers. Awesome.
sweet. Yeah, I went live on. I didn't ask you permission, but I went live on your channel.
How dare you, sir? How dare you?
You could just delete it if you don't want people to see us together.
No, I love seeing us together. That's fine.
Yeah.
You know I don't care.
How do you open a box?
You know, I've been trying to figure it out for years and I keep messing it up. So
You,
I get them
you would think
open.
you would think I'd be an expert at this by now, but
Well,
they literally wrap it up with so
they
much
tape
tape,
those things shut.
like
So
you cannot
they
see
don't
it.
mess around with that.
They were like, "This is going to an influencer who's going to unbox this on his channel. This will be fun."
Let's put him through the grind.
I had to finally tore through that thing. Okay, there
How
we
many did
go.
you submit, by the way?
I think 6 or 7.
Wow.
6 or 7, something like that. Aha! Gosh, I'm excited. I don't know which one I'm revealing first. Okay, you ready?
I'm
Are we
psyched.
doing this?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, I'll show the back.
Oh, that's cool.
Spidey
Spidey
hits.
hits.
And we got the rookie one.
Cool.
Look at that
All right.
label. Okay, I'm gonna
All right, they kept it yellow. That looks good to me.
let me just set that right there and let people look at it for a second. All right, so I got an 8, and these were just out of my collection. So these were not like sought after for grading and all that kind of stuff, right? So I like it. And is this your quintessential Deadpool rookie, or is it the promo card for you?
I think the first time we have Deadpool in a card, people consider it the one that comes as the promo with the magazine. So I'm
Yeah.
assuming it's the other one. But I
So,
personally think this one's really iconic and it's straight from the panels from the actual book.
right. And who drew the one that's on the uh, promo?
I actually don't remember.
Yeah, I hope it's Liefeld,
I
but
hope it's Liefeld. I think it is. I would hope so.
uh, but fun thing to think about in the sports world. Every card that comes out within the quote year of your rookie seasons, that's your rookie card. These are not sports cards, obviously, but this card was issued in the same year as the one that you're referring to.
As the promo.
Yep.
Nice.
So it's kind of debated, huh? Maybe. Oh, we have another one.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's so tough with Marvel too. Oof.
Oh man, I thought CGC was only giving out tens. I gotta. Look, oh wait a minute. 5 plus 5.
That's a 10.
That equals
That's how
10.
you sell it. I can see the eBay title now. 5 plus 5. Gem Mint 10.
Right, yeah. Call me the 5.5 newsstand.
It's a 5 it's a 5 plus 5 equivalent of a 10.
That's right.
Uh
Oh, let's see. And then back of that one. This one doesn't say Spidey hits. That's probably good. Probably good that my name's not on that one. All right, we got another one here. Okay, I'm excited. Ooh, there we go.
I didn't know you sent that in.
Yeah, 93
That was a good
masterpieces.
idea, actually.
Well, it's just go art, right?
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, it's pretty great though. Creator of the
Yeah.
character, creator of masterpieces. I like that.
I mean, this
Lots of
looks
good
good. The black and
symmetry.
gold does look good. Oh yeah, Christopher's like, give that 5.5 away. It's a giveaway. Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. Okay. So this one they didn't put anything on the back of that one. But they did put something on the back of the next one. It says breakthrough issues.
They put that on the back. Interesting.
Got a 9.
That's pretty good for a breakthrough issue.
Yeah, I mean, the grade is important, but it's not like the most important.
No.
Not solid. Auto here. I mean, and the position's pretty good. He didn't cover up Cable's
Not
face.
too
So that's
much.
good. Like that. And he signed these
I
on
was hoping he'd
9/7.
do the chiseled autograph on some of the cards, but maybe there just wasn't enough room.
So we're going to do that one next. Ooh, yeah, we'll do this one next. This one's going to be fun.
Oh, Palumbos.
It does say, it says Spidey hits preliminary art. Boom. Ooh, and it went silver auto in a 10.
Hey, that's not bad. That's pretty great.
That's actually pretty cool, guys.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Marvel Masterpieces 2020, signed by Rob, 9/7.
I like that.
Got the silver auto right above. Fire. Oh, yeah, that does look good. And on the back, like I said, the Spidey hits preliminary art. So we did get a 10 on the masterpieces.
That's pretty great.
Fun.
That is fun.
Oh, this is a bigger card. You ready?
Yeah. Oh wow.
Legendary orange. Ooh. What's it gonna be? 8.5. But man, look at that.
Silver
that
though.
Good. It's out of 99. So I think that's cool. And that orange
really
with
cool.
the yellow label looks good.
Plus the fire, like that's pretty good symmetry there. I like that a lot. It's nice color matching.
There we go. Brilliant. Sorry, I'm talking about myself.
I like it.
Okay. Do we want to do that one next? Or we want to do this one next? All right. I'm gonna say this is the one probably everyone expects, right?
Yep.
Spidey hits. See Deadpool back here. He's got
I love power ratings.
He 6 on speed. Wow, that's a lot faster than I would expect for a Deadpool.
That's
Look at the agility and stamina. Infinite. How do you if you have infinite stamina and agility, how's your durability lower? I guess because you can be destroyed. But
because he can be chopped up, he can regrowth limbs and stuff, but he can't be chopped up.
And then his
it's not like Colossus, like durability would be a 7, I imagine.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You're right.
Maybe.
I don't know. Smarter than I think we probably give him credit for. A 4 is very smart.
It's pretty smart.
But and we talked about this. It's been a while, but Rob said he's on record saying that he just said, "What if Wolverine and Spider-Man basically had a baby? It'd be Deadpool."
Inspiration has to come from somewhere.
I'm telling you.
And that baby happens to look just like Ryan Reynolds. So there you go.
It does. All right, so we have the rookie card.
I like it.
There it is, and our grade is an 8.
I will say the black on the label with the black in the card really looks good.
Yeah, auto really pops on that one.
Yeah. Black
really
was probably the right move.
And I have seen quite a few Liefeld signatures over the years, particularly on comic books. And the way he holds the pen, it'll look like the pen's running out of ink when he finishes the signature, the way he's like picking it up. So it's nice when it's a good solid auto.
Yeah.
All right. How have I done so far?
I think good. I think you did good selection for sure.
I was gonna say, I'm more curious about how you feel about my selection.
I like this selection a lot. I thought the Masterpiece 2020 was a good decision.
Thank you. Remember
this one? There we go. That's the one I want to see. That's the guy.
The interior comic cut.
Here we go.
This is
Smart. I sent one in too, so I'm excited to see how we did this.
wait, did I get mine before you?
We talked about it, and then we both ran and got ours at
No,
the
no.
same
I mean,
time.
did I get mine here at home before you?
Oh, for sure. I don't have mine at all. Yeah.
Oh, I guess I am
I'm low
important
priority,
at CGC.
baby. Yeah, I work there. I'm low priority. Everyone gets their stuff first. I get my stuff last.
All right, so if you don't know what we're looking at here, we got a comic cut.
From the Deadpool card series.
Yes, and
There it is.
more importantly, from New Mutants '98, his first
Wow.
appearance comic.
That's
There
Cable's
we
giant
go.
ass hairy arm.
You only wish you had a
I
giant
have that
arm.
hair. I don't have to
I
wish it.
know.
That the bulk of the arm I don't have.
You
The hair
missed
I
my
have just
joke.
fine.
I was gonna say
I'm
you only wish you had the giant arm. I was gonna leave out the hairy part.
no, I'm okay. I know what I am. I'm happy being a shag carpet. That's okay. I actually
So,
love that cut. That's really cool.
yeah, it works. Like he's looking at the signature.
Yeah, it looks good.
I
It's a
like it.
comic cut with his signature, man. Like, come on, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's cool. Let me see if I can kind
I
of
don't
read
know.
it.
I think the signatures are cool. I mean, like, how do you have this in an official capacity? Because most of the times Marvel card signatures were done through conventions, and who knows if people were lying or didn't do
Yeah,
it, or you know what I mean? Like, this is like an official way to have like a Marvel kind of partnership to get these autos from the creators of these characters. Also, Rob Liefeld's a huge part of Marvel cards. You know, he had major sets like Jim Lee as well, so it's a big deal.
I agree. I like it. I mean,
I
yeah.
love
I
him.
mean, here we're gonna widen the camera lens here. There we
Man,
go.
you really went at anime, didn't you? That's
There
crazy.
it goes on and on and
On
on
and
and
on. Oh
on.
my gosh.
A lot of it. I couldn't stop. Like I normally you have some ability to stop, but I had to see what I was going to pull. And I opened two master cases and only pulled one sketch.
Did you really? Only one?
Only one.
Have I seen it? I don't see it. Yeah, the silver Sharpie looks really good. These look
Oh,
great. Yeah, they do look nice. I really like 93. That was smart. I didn't even think about that one.
yeah, of course that
So
one.
Rob was willing to sign cards that were not his art. I thought you had to send in cards as art. I was unaware. Yeah, usually it's supposed to be just his cards with art, only because like some artists get kind of finicky about that. But because he created Deadpool, I think, he's totally fine signing this because a lot of people tend to do that anyway. But I think if you send him like a Cosmo, you know what I mean, or something like that, I don't think he would sign the card because he has no affiliation with it whatsoever.
Yeah, you can't. It has to be something he created or his art. I mean, I think that's
Yeah, I think that's the line for sure.
like he would sign like a Wolverine of his art, but probably not just a random, Wolverine.
Yeah. At least that's supposed to be how it is. At least that's what I told people.
Yeah, I got it.
Because it's for the best.
Oh
Because I
yeah,
would hate to have an artist signing something that's, someone else's or whatever the case may be.
yeah. I
I,
mean,
I like
is that
this
the
a
best one?
lot.
Because it's the 10.
I
And
I I mean it's a silver auto. Silver came out really great, but just because it's 10, I don't know. I'm like comic cut and 93.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Um, I like the orange too.
The orange is nice.
The grade is obviously better. This one's numbered out of 99. This one's not. So that's just
Was
whatever.
the preliminaries limited in 2020?
Uh, I
I
mean,
can't
I would
remember.
think they were somewhat limited, but not
I mean, yeah,
99.
everything's limited.
Yeah,
Boxes are numbered.
yeah. So and those that's
Well, in
probably
the
my
sense that
the
every card's
cable's
numbered.
probably my least favorite. But I didn't want all Deadpool. And that's actually McFarlane art and Liefeld art, if I remember correctly, together.
Yeah.
So I do wish I'd have got a higher grade on this one. It might
Yeah,
have
they
been
really
my
need
favorite.
you on that 5. I mean, I see that it's off-centered. Maybe there's a dent on there. Those old Comic Images cards are rough because they get dented.
Well, I think a surface is what got me.
Oh,
But the
really?
problem
They're
is I
peeling?
opened up a whole box of those X Forces and only pulled 2 of these cards. So I just sent
Hmm.
both of them.
It's tough.
Yeah, they were tough on me. But yeah, we'll look at those.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like it. So, are these the
Palumbo
first
and
ones you've seen revealed?
this is first time I'm seeing any. Unless they've
Sweet.
been listed on eBay, but I haven't looked on eBay at
I
them.
haven't either. I got my box. Well, I got home and walked in my room and I saw a box sitting there. I was like, "Oh man, something else I ordered and I don't remember." You
Good.
know? And, and I looked at 'em and went, "Wait a minute, this is like packaged like graded cards, right?" And so, I'm looking to see what the address is, see where it came from, and I realized it was CGC, and I was like, "Sketch!" So immediately text you, see if we could
I'm
get on the
glad you
trip.
did, man. I've been wanting to do something with you. You hit me up to do something like a week ago, but
I
I've
did.
been
What was it? It was probably
oh
anime.
it was to open up anime. Yeah. I've been so God, socials were not great during masterpiece boxes, so I just hung out with friends, got away
Yeah.
from that, stayed off social for a while, so I don't have to deal with stuff because I just didn't want to deal with stuff. And then work got super busy, and now it's finally like again like calm. So I'm like, you know what? I'm ready. Let's get back in this stuff, man, because I miss it.
And I want to talk to you because there's like a couple of big pieces of news that has come out. The biggest being Magic the Gathering and Marvel having a collaboration together.
I'm
Um,
excited, man. That's going to be insane. I don't know
yeah.
how. So, a couple of things come to mind, and I'm so
Mhm.
glad you brought it up. Wait, let me show. I brought this stuff. Do you want to see the original comic images cards that are
Yes.
signed?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
I
hey, yeah.
figured.
Let's do the Jim Lee conversation first.
Jim Lee conversation first. Let's do
I've
that.
zoomed in on you.
Okay, so let's talk about that conversation first. So I think the
Yeah.
due date, if I'm not mistaken, is November 10th. Yes.
Okay. That's next. That's like in a week and a half, 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty close. Um, there are cards that I wanted to talk about to give people idea for the Jim Lee signing. So you
Hmm.
have the X-Men, right? I
Hmm.
think it's really important for you guys to pick up the holograms and to pick up your favorite X-Men character to have them sign.
Ooh, those holograms would look good with an auto on it.
And they exist. They've existed. So like, comic images or like you have those out of 100 uh
Hmm.
Jim Lee decks that he did like 2 for every little deck. So you have them existing and they're hard numbered and stuff, but I think it would look cool in a CGC slab and to have a hologram auto could be really especially high grade holograms. So I would definitely go to eBay,
Well, and I think
ComC
I'm
and
sorry.
pick them up.
Just something to remember as
No.
a Marvel card fan. If you want to have access to the top artists to sign your cards, if you don't support them when they're doing it, it's not going to happen again.
I mean, it's I think the best way to think about this, and I know it's hard to get in a line, it's hard to do a con,
Hmm.
and I don't want this to come off inauthentic, like I'm just promoting the Sig series. I
Hmm.
remember talking to you a long time ago, and I was like, "Dream people,
Yeah,
Rob, Todd, Jim,"
that's it.
and
Here we
and
are.
it happened. And I'm so grateful to the amazing people at Signature Series, especially Brittany and everybody at
Yeah.
CGC who's like actually followed through and made this magic happen because there's a lot of ups and downs because a lot of these cards, as we learned, were made without the permission of the artist back in the
Hmm.
90s.
Hmm.
So it's kind of heartbreaking,
Yeah,
but
we've
at
heard
least there's,
Todd on record how he feels about it.
and I don't blame him at all. I really
Right.
don't. So I'm just grateful that they figured out a way to make it work, and the artists were nice enough to do this for us
Mhm.
because I think those 3 artists in particular have such strong roots in Marvel cards. I don't think people realize how strong. But
Mhm.
anyway, yeah, I'm just glad
Jim
it's
Lee at the
working
top
out.
of that list, though. Of the three,
I
Jim
love
at the
Jim
top of
Lee.
the list.
I mean,
Um,
I love all 3 of them. They're all 3 of them were so nice. I'm hoping I get to talk to Jim either on the Mr. Lee on the phone, or like maybe I'll see him when he does a signing. I don't know, because I've never met the man, but
Yeah.
I've only heard amazing things about him. So I'm just excited for him to sign these cards. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think it's great. I am literally going to get off this live stream here in a little bit and go pull out my Jim Lee cards.
Yeah,
Because I
I think it'd be
honestly had
cool.
forgotten about it. You know the
Yeah,
truth.
I mean, I think everybody's exhausted by masterpieces, exhausted by the fatigue of so many sets, which is another video we should do and talk
Yeah.
about, by the way.
I mean, we should, but the thing is like Upper Deck doesn't have a choice.
No, I'm not mad at Upper Deck.
Yeah.
I'm more like in line with the collectors of like, we'll take deep breaths together, because it's a lot.
Well, and I want to just be awake to the fact that there was this 9-10 month run where we got nothing basically.
Yeah.
And I don't want to now be upset that we're getting everything.
Not at all.
I mean, I
No.
literally I walked in Walmart the other day and got boxes of beginnings off the shelf.
Yeah.
And I actually haven't opened them yet because I have a case of, well, because I had anime. Two cases of anime. I have a case of Loki sitting over here. I still got most of a case of What If over here. And this is the first time where it's like I open a lot and I have my feet, and I still have sorting to do for masterpieces that I haven't completed. And so to me, like that's actually, it is too much in a short period of time. It's just financially not, sustainable.
No.
But at the same time, I'm glad that they're going to go ahead and just get it out and get baby back in that cycle that they probably need to be in.
And there's going to be a lot of fun too, because like you can't hit every set, so you're going to miss some. So it's going to be really great when there is a lull, or a set comes out that you don't like, you can revisit the old sets and kind of get.
Set should be coming out every month, basically, to some, in some variation of whether it be MCU comic, whether it be
or something,
Ultra masterpieces, these 2-year cycle sets. And then of course you got E-Pack, what's coming out on there. I think that they could do that. And what that allows is when you have predictability, you can plan and budget, and you don't have to deal with FOMO as much because like your thing's going to come out next. So you'll have to get in that thing that you're not really sure about.
I was just talking to William Ryder about Midnight Suns, and we're like planning the attack on that. Because he's such a fan of those characters, so, and I'm sure Greg is too. Greg must be freaking out. Like there's a lot of people who collect those characters, and they can plan for that. And we're seeing sell sheets too. Like I was just looking at Flare. Which is, crazy that's out there as well. Yeah.
And I mean, I think I broke the Flare news November of 2021, something like that. So to now see the sell sheet, I mean, it's still going to be next year before we get that, but we're seeing artists share
that's
the
art.
That's kind of
nice. Yeah.
That's another set that should be in a 2-year cycle that came out in 2019. Here it is, 2024 is when it's going to come out. So there's still some catching up to do.
It's moving along. It feels like now. I feel like we're going to play a lot of catch up, and then it will be kind of hopefully steady out.
Well, let's see. Do I have a box here nearby? Yes, I do. On the anime box, it says, is that where I saw it? Somewhere it says printed in Italy.
I saw that. I've been seeing that a lot, actually.
Yeah. So whatever that printer is, and the quality seems okay.
Yeah. I was going to ask you.
Yeah. I mean, look at me. I'm all worried about grading. I got stacks of cards everywhere. Sorry, I just don't exist in that space. But no, it's I think it's great that they have access to printers now that are allow them to get the product out in that manner.
For sure. Yeah, I'm definitely not complaining. Definitely not complaining. In terms of the signatures and stuff, there you go. In terms of the signature stuff, here's the original pack pulled, one of the very first pack pulled autograph cards, and it's by Rob Liefeld, and it is Cable on the front, and on the back is his old signature with the date of 91.
And you saw Lonzo pull one of those live,
of course, and of course Lewis pulled it. You know what I mean? Like no one else
hands himself.
I don't know how he does it. You're crazy too, though. Both of you guys pull fire all the time.
Hey, I opened the same box and didn't pull an auto, but look at that signature. It's interesting how it's evolved.
It is crazy to see the difference for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So this was the autograph card. This is how they did them when they first did them. And then the rare version of that card of the auto, which is a much harder find. There's the same amount of autos for this set as the Jim Lee, but I guess he signed some of them in silver, and this is the harder one to find.
Wow, does that say 91 on it?
Yep, it's the same. It's the same signature, just one's in silver, one's in gold.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So this is the rare variant. Same card.
I love it.
Yeah. So these are like the first autographs, and then of course,
don't you love the use of pink back in the day?
I love it. I love it. I'm a fan of the pink. I'm into it now. You know what I mean? I don't know why I'm into it, but I guess I'm into it now. Who knows why?
Dude,
I
look
guess
at that thing hanging up there.
Hanging up there. So, but so for the Jim Lee signing.
You know what? I actually still haven't actually shown my paintings here at home on the channel. I got to do that.
Yeah, man. Why not? I haven't made a post yet because I've been kind of busy and just to myself enjoying it for the first time, having a painted piece. But yeah, I like these. Cool, I like the tighter cards.
But they're out of what do you get those out of? What is that? Is it like not a 10? Is it a 10?
No, it's not a 10. This was the first X-Men set, the 1991. I'm trying to remember what they called it. It was Jim Lee's set, I believe. Let me look it up. Mm-hmm. I don't remember off the top of my head. But
yeah, he's not talking about the 92 set.
No, this is not the 90. This is before the 92 set.
Yeah, before the 92 set.
Yeah, because there's only 5 cards that are pack pooled autos for the 92
so send that to Jim too and get him to sign the front, and it'll be front and back.
And then,
or get him to sign the front and sketch over the back.
Do a little remark on the back. Trying to look for the set now. Yeah, there's a couple on eBay. They're hard to find. There's only, I think, 1,000 of them. I don't remember, but it's just cool to have a like old school example of what that is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
But no, Jim Lee's important. He was in a lot of the early sets that kind of laid the foundation for the hobby to be what it is today for the people who really still make up most of what the hobby is today. So I think getting him to sign some of your favorite character cards and Jim Lee art cards, is something that's important.
Yep, and you have those sets. You have that X-Men set. You have the 92 X-Men set. Comic Images. Some of the art on there is Jim Lee. The other ones to really look at is the 1996 Marvel Onslaught. There are 10 or 9 different cards in there that were done by Jim Lee. And the way to tell is if you go to ComC and look at the 1996 Marvel Onslaught cards. They're called the creator cards, similar to what we're seeing in Platinum, by the way. Flip them over, and on the back, you'll see it says Jim Lee because he wrote something up for every character he drew, which is pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The other is not DMU.
That's right. The famous one. One of the most famous cards in our hobby is the Wolverine. And that is Jim Lee.
I was trying to look for it. I've got this one, but that's not the one we're talking about. We're talking about the one with the moon in the background.
The hologram. No, that's not there. Beautiful example of a card too.
Here are the others of those.
Ah, there it is.
Hulk. That's the animated Doc Ock too. I like that one.
Yeah, it's weird that they. Oh, that's a great Doom.
Doom. Scream.
Wow, I didn't realize there were so many different ones.
Storm. Oh, you know what else I have?
You have a lot of them. I didn't know they made that many. That's awesome.
Like I said, I don't have the Spider-Man. Of course, the reason we're showing these is because you commented on Wolverine.
Yeah. I got my surfers in there. I can grab it later.
I'll do it later. I have a Don Russ PSA reveal.
Ooh, that's a big one.
We'll do that on another video.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Actually, I have another set of Don Russ I need to send off to PSA.
Oh, choose.
That are better than the ones that I have. that just got graded. So
That's
we'll do that.
nice, man. That's I mean, honestly, like if you're not into the modern stuff now, I think we're getting to the age of Marvel where like a lot of modern stuff's coming out, and I think
Mhm.
maybe it's time to look back and figure out what you want to grab before. You know what I mean? Look at condition, look at that good stuff.
Yeah, it's so interesting, kind of the ebb and flow of your attention span and what seems special based on what comes in front of you.
Yeah.
And you got to be careful about that too. But the older stuff, there's special stuff out there. It's just the learning curve of learning what it is and why it might be important and why
Yeah.
you would want to grab it now, as opposed to what would make it difficult to grab it later.
So much of collecting's about when you time things and when you decide to get into stuff. I was just talking to,
Yeah.
I don't know why I got into this, but we're something with Pokemon, and a new set came out with Pokemon, and been joking around with the guys. And I'm looking at some old Pokemon cards, and I'm like, I was thinking to myself, and I want to do a video with Swami and you or whoever and talk about this. But I was looking, I was like, man, the people who got there so early, you know what I mean? Like so many of us here now live
Mhm.
who collect Marvel cards are so early in the hobby. It feels like, you know what I mean, as compared to what it could be later on. You know what I mean? That it
Yeah.
just feels like a lot of stuff is just not going to be seen eventually, or it's going to be in certain circle. You know what I mean? Like it just feels like
Yeah.
it's not always going to be around.
Well, you can even feel it with this Magic the Gathering collaboration because, like, there's this universal rule that or
Yeah.
law that the lesser shall serve the greater. The moon revolves around the earth revolves around the sun revolves around whatever is in the center of the, Milky Way or the galaxy, right? The black hole,
Yeah.
whatever, right? And then it's spin around whatever is bigger. We don't know, right? But like
Right.
if you're in a vehicle and the 18 wheeler wants to get into your lane, like it's gonna get there, you know,
Yeah. Yeah. It's true. Yeah.
because the lesser serves the greater. And I'm saying that I feel that immediately with this Magic the Gathering situation, where it's not Marvel cards is collaborating with Magic. It's
Yeah.
Magic's collaborating with Marvel. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
That's a good way of looking at it. I like that. That's a good way of looking at it. Yeah.
Which has a way of like pulling in, but it also has a way of like maybe whether you like it or not, taking the hobby to another space, another level.
I mean,
Like,
there's going to be a lot of things like that. I mean, I remember you remember too, I'm sure, Palumbo's set. I
mhm,
remember Palumbo's set when 2020 came out, Marvel Masterpieces. It was really crazy because the set came out and people were excited naturally. It's masterpieces,
mhm,
blah, blah, blah. But the amount of I mean, that's when I first met Sydney, right? That's where I first met a lot of the Magic guys who
mhm,
started really collecting Marvel cards or had been and then refounded all that kind of stuff. And you would watch these like group breaks of all these guys and women who've just been collecting Magic the Gathering card, and all of a sudden they're like, wait a minute. And then they become part of the hobby and they're in the groups.
yeah,
And it's kind of this cool little thing that ends up growing out of that. I'm interested to see that world again. You know what I mean? To see how other people treat the cards and have their memories about Marvel and all that kind of cool
yeah.
stuff.
I will say this. I was reading through the comment section under the Magic the Gathering post. And I was like, oh man, those people sound a lot like Marvel card collectors when it started getting into the public eye. We don't want
Yep.
that here. This is junk. You're ruining the
This is
hobby.
ruining Matt the
Yeah,
Hop.
this is terrible. How dare you do this? There can't
So weird.
possibly be other people out in the world that might enjoy something else.
I get it. People get protective. I mean, I'm protective of it too, for sure. And there's things that anger me
Yeah.
about people when they come into Marvel land and all that kind of stuff. But man, if I learned anything when I met all you guys back in the day,
Uh-huh.
all you guys same memories. You went and did other things. You know what I
That's
mean?
it.
Like it's
That's
it's
right.
it's
Life
not
pulled us in
that,
a different direction. I raised 2
yeah.
humans, so it's like,
I
we
was
want me to
busy.
do.
You know, I had things I was doing.
Yeah.
No biggie.
So I'm sitting at Denny's this past Saturday. Yeah, this past Saturday, with my wife and this lady who was waiting on us at the table was probably in her mid 60s, and she was talking about Elvis. Okay, and she was just talking about
Oh,
how wholesome he was and how she took her granddaughter to see an Elvis impersonator and how she was just really happy that it was like something she could trust her daughter to listen to. And as she's saying that, I'm reminded from watching the latest biopic movie of Elvis, where he was considered the devil and he was gyrating in a way that was hypnotizing these people to make them do evil things, to the point that they had him arrested because people of
Yeah.
color were doing similar moves. He was doing similar moves as them, and it was wicked, which is
Yeah.
stupid, right? It's just
Yeah.
idiotic. And
Very
I'm like,
stupid. Yeah.
it's like, wait a minute. They thought they were the good guys, but then they became the bad guys, right?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the thing that people thought was not good, now they're saying is good. Like, this just weird cycles that happen, right?
It's just a
And
cycle.
it's just a cycle. It's like, hey, yeah, that
Yeah.
was your thing for a while. I'm glad you got to enjoy it, but don't become the famous Batman line that where you think you're the hero, but
Yeah.
you live long enough to see yourself become the villain, right?
Yeah. I agree. I think too, like, and that's beautifully stated. And it's true. It's a great example of a lot of things that have happened
Mhm.
over our time period, especially like with the power of nostalgia and everything like that. But I don't know. I hope one day it becomes, and I'm guilty of this. Everyone's guilty of this, but I hope one day it does become was like what I collect does not devalue what someone else collects. And I'm hoping one day that just becomes, you know what I mean, common knowledge where like the thing I'm doing over here
Yeah.
is not affecting what you're doing over there. You know what I mean? Like there's just this, not this space where I'm inflicting pain on someone else because I'm doing something that makes me happy on this end. You
Yeah,
know?
I'm with you on that. And the truth is like even the existence of this channel, has unintendedly probably caused some people grief, and
They still
that
join
happened.
the Discord though.
Still join the
So
Discord, but my point is like it probably felt more special when it was like not as well known, and then the channel starts getting 40,000 views a month, and more people know it, and that means it might be more difficult to find what you want, or you might have to pay more for something. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not the
yeah, of
intention
course.
of the channel, but it's
It's the
still
same
happening.
thing. People have been complaining about this stuff since the beginning. Like, you can go to blowout forums and see the same things that people are complaining
Yes.
about.
Okay. There you go. It's just a different scale, right?
It's just a different scale. It's all
And
different.
and and all that's to say is like it's also part of why collecting is collecting. It doesn't stay the same. You have to adjust and adapt
You
with
have
it.
to adapt.
And the idea that there's like a purity to it is a myth. It's not, this is not something sacred that would actually give your life for, kind of thing, right?
No.
It's and so and that's why I think that it's great that there's evolutions to it, and as long as they're healthy and they, like you said, you don't hurt people. That's
I just
that's
don't
that's you with
understand
most people.
how, and I agree. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm having
Yeah.
a small
Yep.
lag.
Yep.
Um, I just don't know how someone else's collection dilutes what I'm collecting. You just never going to be able to have everything. Like, and you're just not, and that's okay. It's not. It's sad. It sucks sometimes. Sometimes I'm waiting 10 years for a card or 6 years for something. Like it's happened. Like I just got the premiere Jusco sketch thing that I showed on my channel. I
Yeah.
think I showed you. I sent you a picture. I waited 6 7 years and had a great friendship with someone and still friends with them. And they were kind enough to just recently let me share it with
Wow.
me because it was part of their collection. You just
Dude,
wait for things.
speaking of Justco, we should be getting our FPG uh painting
Yes,
books. We got to paint. I got our paintings, but the
that's
book
coming up. Yeah,
and maybe a gold one of one Spider-Man made of 24 karat gold or 14 karat gold, whichever it is, right?
it's crazy. I mean, that's going to be pretty
Somebody,
intense.
oh my gosh, I
There's
cannot
going to be
imagine.
so much. It's going to. I imagine that book is going to be. I know the book's going to be amazing, and I know what FPG has planned is going to be equally amazing. And would not be surprised if there's some extra surprises along the way. Like I'm really looking forward to this. I think it's going to be a good time.
I've had a few offers on my Rogue, and I've turned them down, and one of them was a really good Spider-Man card, like a really good
Really?
Spider-Man that I don't have. Um, I don't want to say what it is because
No, no,
it's
no,
only
no, no.
happened
Don't
a few
say
times where you
it.
can chase things down. You know how that goes, right?
Yeah,
But these
100%. Don't
these
say
cars have
anything.
fingerprints on them, and so um, it was really tempting. Like I was really close, because I probably won't get that card. Like again, like I probably won't get an
There's a lot of
opportunity.
cards like that when you really know.
Well, because of not because it might not pop up again, but because of what it would cost. And I'm just not at that level with that card, but it is a really
Yeah.
nice card. And you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Okay.
of course I know
Like,
what you
yeah, I
mean.
want it, but I ain't paying $5,000, kind of thing. So all that's to say is because I didn't want to miss out on whatever they have planned. Getting the book, and I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, because of the delay, I'm now going to get a cover that matches my painting. Is that right? A slip cover?
I don't remember. I have to go back and read it. I feel like
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah, it's
I
something like
don't
that. And so
remember.
just that whole, I want to finish the experience, especially since
Mm.
you know, we were all a big part of that whole thing going down, and so I just want to finish off that experience, and I really
It was fun.
appreciate
I
the
had a
way
great
you-
time doing that stuff with you guys. That was a blast, man. It was so cool to like do the video and us. I remember us. I remember us for 2 days beforehand being like, okay, let's make sure this is the most best way to do this stupid
Yes,
thing.
we're going to be live, and this cannot go
Let's make
wrong.
this as yeah. We like practice. We were like, okay,
That's
let's make sure.
It's like the
Um,
reputation risk here is way greater in expense than
all of us
just
wanted the
doing it being part of
Spider-Man, so all of us rigged it, obviously.
it.
So
Yeah,
that's
oh, I
how that
love that.
worked.
I did love the
Um,
Spider-Man, but
so
the
ridiculous.
Spider-Man did eventually sell on Golden, and it sold for a lot less
Wait,
than
it
I
did?
expected.
Did it
Oh
really?
yeah, for like I don't want to misquote, but I think like $7,000 or $8,000.
Jeez, man, I'm in the dark. I can't believe I missed that. I didn't see.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was like
not that I was
5
going
months
to
ago.
bid.
It was a
Yeah,
while
I
ago.
totally missed. I missed. I forgot that happened. Wow, that's crazy.
Yep,
Wow.
yep.
Well,
So
then
it is crazy.
someone ended up getting it who really wanted it, so that's cool.
You can't. Yeah, well, yeah. When you spend that kind of money, it's just that kind of stuff doesn't belong on Golden. You know.
Yeah, isn't that weird? By the way, that's kind of yeah. Anyway, I know that's a different conversation, but
Yep,
that is kind of weird. I don't know. You got to
yep.
advertise stuff like that. Like a Bianchi piece just sold, a beautiful Thanos. Did you hear? Did you see this thing?
Oh, mm.
It was original card art from Platinum, and it just sold for like 3,600. And it was full body Thanos, negative space, like Bianchi style. Bianchi style. It's like it was gorgeous. It was a beautiful Thanos, and it was golden. It was in Heritage. I don't remember, but it was yeah. Just yeah, I know that's too good of a piece. That was
Go when you get a chance. Ask Matt Ditello what he paid for the Doctor Strange off of Golden
yeah.
that Bianchi did for New York Comic Con.
I don't know.
Not
It's
it was
crazy to me.
yeah, it was crazy. So, well, my friend, thank you for helping me unbox these Rob Liefeld cards and being on the channel
Please,
with
thank
me
you.
again. We'll
Obviously,
do it
man.
again soon, hopefully.
I'm ready when you are. Let me know.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
back
see.
in it.
It's Wednesday. I might be able to do Saturday morning. Are you watching Loki, by the way? I have not seen an episode.
Yes, I
So
am watching Loki.
are you
I think
enjoying it?
episode 4. I'm up to date. I'm enjoying it. I like Loki is one of those shows where it's like it's a lot of context, it's a lot of talking, it's a lot of
Mhm.
setup. But then when they start doing cool things, it's very much like an actor's show, right? All the actors on there have beautiful monologues, they have beautiful moments, and I feel like that's just going to build up kind of Valor. What's up?
Our bud. What's up, Val?
Oh man,
Pretty excited about the 9 on the mutants card. Absolutely more.
yeah. That's
They
cool to
do
hear,
look
man.
good.
It's good to see you, man.
Was
They
not
do look
expecting
good.
to
I'm
see them.
really happy it's gold. I did not. I wasn't. I was a little worried about it, but the gold looks really good. So I'm happy that it's nice.
I'm gonna post some cool photos. I'll have them on
Yeah,
Instagram tonight. How about that?
sounds good. Yeah, yeah.
Good.
I'll
All
share
right,
all that
Jim
good stuff.
Lee signing happening right now at CGC in the sense that you can send your cards. Don't forget,
Yep.
but you got to have them in by November 10th, right, Fausto?
Yep. Double check the date, but I'm pretty sure I'm correct on November 10th.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Interglobal. No, it's good to be here. We'll be back. Everybody, thank
We'll
you
be
for
back.
joining us. Fausto, you want to send
Ready.
us off, man? You know what to say.
Have a marvelous day, everybody.
That's right.